What if you could totally change the dynamic of your marriage with just one single habit? Well, today we're going to break down a pretty small change that can have a huge, huge impact. It's called the 2-hour rule. But before we get into it, I want to start with a question. And it's a question that gets right to the heart of this whole thing. Are you living with a roommate or are you living with your spouse? Now, I know that might feel a little pointed, but it's a really important place to start. And hey, if that question made you pause for even a second, you might be dealing with something our source material calls roommate mode. And it's this quiet but pretty dangerous state of disconnection. So what exactly is roommate mode? Well, on the outside, it's a relationship that looks like it's working just fine. You're managing the bills, you're coordinating who's picking up the kids, you're running the household together. But underneath all of that function, you've just gotten busy. And quietly, you've drifted apart. So how does this even happen? How does a passionate partnership kind of drift into this functional arrangement? A lot of the time, it happens without us even noticing it. And the source points to one big culprit, trying to keep a marriage going on nothing but leftover time. Let's just let this sink in for a minute. Marriage cannot survive on leftovers. I mean, really think about that word choice. It doesn't say it won't thrive on leftovers. The argument here is that it won't even survive. That's a pretty powerful statement about how serious this is. And this really shows the two different paths, doesn't it? Over on the left, you've got leftover time. You know what that looks like? Random moments here and there, distracted scrolling on your phone, trying to talk while you're also answering an email. But on the right, you see the other way. Time that is intentional, protected, where you are fully present. It's non-negotiable. Okay, so if the problem is basically starving the marriage of time, then the solution has to be about deliberately and consistently feeding it. And luckily, there's a really clear, actionable plan for that. The whole solution really just boils down to this one powerful number: 2. That's it. The solution is 2 hours a day, together. And listen, this isn't about finding 2 hours if you get lucky and everything goes right. No, this is about intentionally carving out that time and protecting it, making it an absolute non-negotiable part of your daily life. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. 2 hours every single day? What are we supposed to do for 2 hours? Does it have to be some kind of huge romantic production every night? Well, the answer might actually surprise you. See, the goal here isn't complexity, it's just connection. And the things that build it are actually really simple. Just talking about your day, planning for the future, laughing at something silly, or even just sitting and resting together in the same room. The activity itself isn't as important as the shared, focused intention behind it. But, and this is a big one, there is one absolute unbreakable rule that makes this whole thing work: 0 distractions. That means phones are away, the TV is off, there's no scrolling through social media while you're path listening. This time is sacred. It's dedicated only to each other. This might sound like just a simple scheduling hack, right? But its effects go so much deeper. This is about way more than just logging hours together. Let's dig into why this simple habit really, truly matters. When you start prioritizing this time, this amazing positive chain reaction kicks off. First, you stop starving the relationship. Then, from there, intimacy starts to grow naturally. And as you get more connected, you'll find that misunderstandings start to decrease. And the beautiful result of all of that, your home becomes an emotionally safer place for everyone in it. When it comes right down to it, this is the real message behind the action. It's a daily, living, breathing demonstration of a powerful truth. Every single time you protect those 2 hours, you're sending a clear signal without even saying a word. You matter, we matter, this relationship is a priority. So, we'll end with this thought. Think about it. We schedule our work meetings, our gym time, our kids' soccer practice. We put the things we value on the calendar. So the question to leave you with is pretty simple. What would change in your life if you scheduled your marriage first?